Good morning! I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. My name is Jana and I love to crochet, and in today's video I will be going over some market prepping. I have been preparing for a market that will be this weekend, and right here I have my tote with my cat on it, and I suppose I'll need to get her off so I can get inside it, and then I can start showing you some of the stuff I have made. Go over here. So this will be my third market of the year that I will be going to, and first off I will show you I have made pickles. I didn't follow a pattern for these pickles. I kind of just freehanded them. I mean, it's pretty basic, pretty simple. These aren't all of them. This one I tried embroidered eyes on. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not terrible, but right here I have my handy dandy notebook to keep track of all of the stuff I have. And I do tally marks because I might come across more later. I think I'm gonna do these for 8. Sorry, the camera's shaking because my cat Pebbles is rubbing her face on the stand. Thank you, Pebbles. And up next I have a couple of leggy frogs. I do plan on making more. I believe this is all I have right now, just 3 leggy frogs. And I think for these, I sell them at 10. I'm pretty sure I sell them at 10. I only made one of this just because this was, someone asked for a little bunny to give for a newborn. And I sent them a picture. They were like, oh, great. I just, need to get my money situation in order, and I never heard from them again. So I'll probably be selling this cutie at this upcoming market. I did embroidered eyes, obviously, because it's for a baby. And this was one of the first times I did embroidered eyes, and it's not terrible. I'm not super impressed, but I'm getting better as I go along and try more. And I think I was going to put this for 20? If you couldn't tell, I struggle with my prices. But it is super cute. I do really love this bunny. Oh, I love it. And then you can fold the ear over and all that. But anyway, so there's the bunny. Oh, and I forgot about this guy back here. I had to do like the realistic anchor octopus. And so this one's for me. That's mine. I made another one for the market, which you'll see probably towards the end. But on to the next thing. Okay, so next we have turtles. I love this pattern. I cannot tell you how much I love this pattern. Like, I see the sea turtles a lot. Like, a lot. That's like the most popular turtle. But like, these just get me. I love them. It's like Tofu the turtle or something. I can't remember the name. I'll go back and put them in the description. But oh my gosh. So I got those two. I got this one. He's got a little like fancier shell. And then he's kind of my ghost turtle. I just gave him a black shell and he's white for like Halloween theme. I'm pushing it for having Halloween stuff at this market because it's on October 26th. And I was like, do I even like put my Halloween stuff out? My husband's like, yes, do it. I'm sure there's someone that'll want that. And it's like, okay. So these are my turtles. I sell these for 10. It doesn't take a whole lot of yarn either, so I think I'll keep it at 10. Next is these dinosaurs. This was one of the first dinosaur patterns I followed. It's actually a tutorial on YouTube. I don't remember the name. I'm bad with names. I'm really bad with names. I just love these dinosaurs. They're so cute, and I love the little spikes. But to be honest, they take a little longer than I'd like, but I do love these dinosaurs, and it's awesome that it's a free tutorial on YouTube. Like, these are just too cute. And I sell these for 20 or 25. I can't decide. Well, I'll decide later down the road when I do my others, but yeah, these are 20-25 range. So I just have those two. So next up, I did puppies. I love this pattern. I know I say that a lot so far, but oh my gosh, Crochet Grove. I remember this one. Like, I remember her name for sure because oh my goodness, look at these puppies. This one's supposed to be like a husky. This one's supposed to be like a beagle. And then this one is like a golden retriever, but oh my gosh. I think what sold me was the paws on like the little paw prints on the feet. How could you not? How could you not? These take a while. So these are like on the pricier side. Like these are pushing like 35, 40. And I can't decide if I'm gonna do the full 40 or just stick with 35. I think I'll do 35. I don't think they took that long. I don't know what I'm doing. Like this is just my third market and I'm still like learning, like trying to figure out how everything works. I only made one loaf cat because I wasn't sure how I felt about it. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people's loaf cats look so cute and mine looks interesting. I don't know what it is, but I only made one and I didn't make any more because I wasn't like super thrilled with it. I think I'll do 20 for the loaf because it's special. I found an extra pickle. So I have 5 pickles. Oh, so these next ones are my go-tos rather than the loaf cat. Like these, oh my gosh, I love them so much. These are little cat buns. I love them so much. They're so adorable. So I made one in like a white and pink. And then this one is like different variations of brown. And I think one of the things I like about it most is like the puffing. Like you have to sew that on. But that little puff there for like their little, where their whiskers are. This one's like gray and white. And this one is just brown with some white. Oh, his poor ears got folded down. And then there's just a white, of course. I don't know. I'm still getting the hang of the eyes. Still getting the hang of the eyes. Like a lot of all of these are embroidered eyes. So, and there's a black one. I gave it green eyes because I felt like green eyes are most common with black cats. And then I just made a full gray one. For these, I'll probably put for 12. They're so cute. Sorry, I'm done. So this was something that wasn't like for the market. It really was, I was kind of over making stuff for the market. So I was like, I want to make something for myself. I found this yarn and it's a rainbow octopus. I love this guy so much. Look at those colors. I got this yarn at Hobby Lobby. I don't remember what it was called. I love it. I love, look at that. Look at the colors. I love rainbows. So I was like, I have to make something with this. I actually, when I first got into crochet, I followed this pattern. And what a difference that octopus came out to be compared to where I am now. Just really shows like you can't judge too hard on your first couple tries. It takes some time. After a couple years of crocheting, you know, I'll put a picture here of my first octopus. I showed that picture to my husband after I made this and I was like, look at the difference. And he's like, yeah, that first one looks a little derpy. And for this guy, I'll probably do 35, the same as the dogs. I'm trying to do a little bit of Christmas theme. So I made this little reindeer. Well, I say little, he ain't little. He got a floppy head. It wasn't a bad pattern. I bought it off Etsy. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it's cute, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it, but that could just be me. So I just have one reindeer. I was like, meh, I don't really feel like making another one. It took a decent amount of time. So for this one, I'll probably do 30. And then up next, I made little like rubber duckies. This was a free YouTube tutorial by Sweet Softies. I do remember that one just because I literally made it last night. So I made 2 of like regular duck and then I tried like a mallard because I feel like mallards are pretty popular. I did the beak a little bit differently. I made it a bit longer. That's the only thing, was I made the beak differently. And then of course I embroidered eyes. Not too bad for embroidered eyes. They don't take long. They're pretty quick. So I think I'm gonna do these at $8. Oh shoot, see, this is why I'm so bad. I need to be better about my plushie organization in my tubs, because I found this pumpkin turtle, totally forgot he needs to be, so that's another turtle. Sorry about that. So this, I followed the pattern exactly, but I did not like the legs. I did not like the legs. So that's why with this one, I tried kind of altering the pattern to make baubles instead of having to sew them on, because you had to sew the legs and the arms. Same thing with the tail. I did still sew the tail on, but I tried altering it to make little baubles. And it's not bad, but I don't think I'll be using this pattern again. So these were a one and done. And for these guys, how much did I say those other ones were? The dino with spike, 20? I'm gonna do 25. I'm going back on my word. Those dinosaurs with the spikes, I'm doing 25, and then I'll do these for 20. Still on the dino kick, I saw this Instagram pattern for these tiny little dinos. And I do really like these. These work up quickly, and I love them. I love them. They're cute. They're so cute. It could be just because they're so tiny. Since they're so small and they're so fast, I'm gonna do $5 for those. And of course, one of the most popular things I see people have at markets is chickens. I got some chickens here. I know the big one is the Mabel, I think, Mabel chicken, where it doesn't have a head or anything. It's literally just like a crescent. But I personally like the look of the ones with the heads. And this was a free YouTube tutorial. I love fat birds. So I, of course, was gonna love these chickens. I made a bunch of these. Mostly because the market that is this weekend, they're gonna have live chickens there. In my head, I picture it like families with their kids will go look at the chickens, and then the kids will be like, I want a chicken. And they're like, no, we're not getting a live chicken. So, and then they'll walk by and they'll see my chickens and be like, there's a chicken you can have. That's how I envision it in my head. Watch me not sell any chickens. That would be hilarious, actually. Sad, but hilarious. Okay, so I think I got all the chickens. It looks like I have 2 of each color. So 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 8 chickens. So I think for these ones, I'm going to do 15. Next, I had to make baby chicks. And for these baby chicks, I made these myself. I didn't follow a pattern. And there they are. Look at them. They're so cute. They're so chubby. Of course, love me those chubby birds. One of them, I tried embroidered eyes on. Still getting the hang of it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be releasing a pattern or releasing like a video tutorial on how to make these birds. Let me know if you want to know how to make these, and I will do that. I do these at $8. We have bees. Just little bees. I have 4 of these, and they have safety eyes, and I was gonna make a couple more and try those with embroidered eyes. Starting out crocheting, I literally only use safety eyes, only. I didn't realize that they're a hazard, a choking hazard, so I was like, dang it, I need to make some embroidered options. And for these guys, I do 8. They're very quick. I don't follow a pattern. I freehanded these. This next one, I love so much. Imagine that another one I love. And it is these laying kitties. Oh my goodness. I love them so much. The pattern, I just saw it on Etsy. I actually made a 3rd one. It was a calico. My last market, I took a video of my table and posted it to my Facebook, you know, because it was in town, and I was like, anyone who wants to come see me, you know, come by. And one of my friends was like, that calico cat in your video, how much? But one thing about these cats is they take a while. They're not very quick. I think they're about the same size. So I'll probably do the same price for the dogs, the puppies, whatever, which were $35. This was a Instagram pattern that I had to give a shot, and it is corn on the cob and its little husk. Originally following the pattern, this was the size it came out to be, and I'm like, whoa, that is a fat piece of corn right there. And I like that you can put the things up, peekaboo. So that was the first one I made, and I was like, I need it smaller. So then I made this one, and it is smaller, but I was like, I want smaller. So I did this one, and it is a little bit smaller. It's a lot smaller. So I got 3 different sizes of this corn on the cob. One of the most popular things around this area is cornfields, so I was like, I have to have corn. Especially at like a farmer's market kind of area, corn. How could you not have corn? It's pretty big. So I'm probably gonna do 25 for the large corn. And then medium, I'll do 15. And then for the small, it's about the same size as my chick. So I should probably just keep it simple, do 8. I am still trying to figure out pricing. That is like one of the hardest things to do about this. I just made one of this penguin. I do like this penguin, but I don't know. I think it's because like the color changing, the black showing through, it bugs me. And I know that there's times where you can't change that, but I think the only reason it's bugging me on this penguin is because it's black and white, so it's like you see it right there. I just made one of these. I might do 20 like the loaf cat. Now this is very much Halloween, so that's why I was like, do I even put it out when it's October 26th? I suppose I can, but this is a voodoo doll that I made out of plush yarn, and I originally, when I first made this pattern, was out of like peaches and cream cotton, which by the way, so rough on my hands. I don't know about you. And I was like, well, what if I just use like a plush yarn for it? So I did, and it came out like a lot bigger. I think I'll put him at 35. I mean, I'm sure maybe I put him at a lower price, he'd sell, but it's like, if I really need to, I'll hang on to him for next year. And then I have these smaller ones. I only have 2. When I see these, I think about at my second market, there was a little girl who, like, I was selling out of a lot of my stuff, so there was not a huge selection. So this little girl was kind of looking over everything. She wanted something. She wasn't leaving without something. I made this out of another color. It was like a teal color. So she grabbed that, wanted that. Okay, thank you very much. And she goes about her day. And then not too long later, she comes back and she's like, can I choose something else? This thing's kind of freaking me out. And I was like, that's totally fine. Oh my gosh. So yeah, every time I see these, I think of that little girl and I'm like, that poor girl. And I mean, they can be a little creepy. They can be a little creepy. Especially with like the red on the button. It gives a little bit of creep. And for these, I think I do 25. Looking at the map they sent me, it's gonna be also by a pumpkin patch. So I was like, I need to make some pumpkins. And I still need to make more pumpkins. So these were some plush ones I made. And these were used with, I used Hobie toucan. Never again, never ever again will I get Hobie's toucan. I wanted to love it so much, but it is a pain to work with. A big, big pain to work with. But I do like the way these pumpkins turned out. They're super cute, and I freehanded these. So I made 2 of those pumpkins. I made one white one, freehanded again, same thing with the stem. And then I tried to give this kind of design a shot where it was basically worked in rows, and at the end you cinch it together. I do like it, but I don't know if I'll make this again. I don't know. So those are my, oh wait, I forgot. I have one more pumpkin. Along the lines of like your regular pumpkin, your typical pumpkin. Yeah, that's another pumpkin I made. Another Halloween thing that I have is the little ghosts. Wait, I forgot about my pumpkins. So for the orange pumpkins, probably do 20. The white pumpkin, probably the same, 20. For these guys, I'll do 15. Sorry, back to the ghosts. These are really, really easy to make. I do really like these ghosts, but they are super small. They're the same size as my chicks, so I'll probably do these at 8. I was gonna have this all set up real nice, but now I'm just piling them all up. So the last of my like Halloween is these cauldron coaster thingies. You just crochet this cute little like cauldron, and then inside, bam, coaster. I think it's a free pattern. I don't think I paid for this. And for these, I think I do 10. Pretty sure I did 10. I don't know about you guys, but I could not find like a fast, easy, small pig. So the first one I made was this one. It is cute, just chunky little pig. And I was like, but that's big. Like, I was trying to get like baby chick size. I do like it, but I don't think I'll make it again. So I tried freehanding my own little baby pig. And it's okay. It's okay. It's nothing special. And I don't think I'll ever make it again. And it was kind of a pain to make, surprisingly. So I just have this mama and baby pig. For the large one, I'll probably do 20. Then for the baby, I was able to get it to the size of the baby chick, so it'll be 8. I only made one of these. I do plan on making more. I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. This is a froggy on a little lily pad. He looks kind of mad. He's not mad, I swear. Or if he is, I don't know. He could be. I'm not trying to tell him how he feels. This is a free YouTube tutorial. This was just like a pattern I found like on a blog or something. I wanted to make him a lily pad. Like, this doesn't go together. They didn't show that in the tutorial. But I loved this little chubby frog. I loved him. I loved the ridges on his eyes and how fat he is. I do really like him. And I think I'm selling this as a set. Yeah, I do really like this frog, and I only made one, and I think I'm gonna make another. And for the chubby frog, I'll probably do 10, because he was fairly quick. I'll just say like 10 for the frog, 2 for an extra $2 for if you want the lily pads. I only made 2 of this guy, a little triceratops. And for these, I think I do 8 as well, because they're the same size as my chick. If you couldn't tell, I base that off the size of my chicks a lot. This one was fun to make. It was towards the beginning of when I was trying to do embroidered eyes, but they're these little jellyfish. There's a tag from when I previously made it. Didn't sell at the other market. It's a tutorial on YouTube. I just really liked them. I really loved the look of them. For these guys, I don't know if you saw that price tag. It said 10. I think I'm gonna keep these at 10. There you go. So this one is very, very common in the crochet community. They're the mini octos. Oh my gosh, there's so many. All these different colors. I love the Hobie toucan colors, but golly, I do not like working with it. All right, that is the last of the mini octos, I believe. All these mini octos, and I did all kinds of different yarn with them. This was like the Hobby Lobby Baby Bee. This one is that Hobie toucan. This one is like Big Twist Posh. Like this was like a burlap blanket, I believe. But for these, I do 5. 14 mini octos. They're very quick to make. They're not a problem at all. Oh shoot! I knew there would be one hiding. Gosh darn it. So that 15? 15 mini octos. Next is, I don't have them all. I'm pretty sure I have one on my desk. They're the mushroom fidgets, mushroom poppets, however you want to call it. These sold like crazy at my last market, and that was my first time having them in a market. I'm sure you've seen it before, but it's like a little fidget toy. You can pop its head up and down. It's so satisfying. I love it. I kind of gave it Mario vibes whenever I did the like elongated eyes, and it's just you know, nice not to have to put safety eyes. I know I say I don't like using acrylic. I just wanted to give it a shot in acrylic because I didn't have the colors in my chenille. And I made one, and it was like a red top with the spots and stuff. And my husband walked in as I just finished it, and he's like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a little fidget mushroom." And I popped it up, and he's like, "Oh." I handed it to him, and he started like playing with it, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm taking this to my work to keep on my office desk." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, this is mine now." I did make one with like a plush yarn, and I used safety eyes for this one. It didn't sell, which is kind of crazy. I don't know why. I mean, it's only $8. It was at my previous one, and I had it next to these other ones. Yeah, they didn't go for this one. They all were going for the small one. These guys I put for $5. We're close to the end now. I made a little gingerbread man. Oh, I love the gingerbread men. They're so cute. I don't know what it is about the gingerbread men, but I love them. Love the little gumdrop buttons and everything. I used safety eyes, but I did embroider the little gumdrop buttons. I love this guy. It's so cute. Paid pattern on Etsy. I'm probably going to do 20. Can lay over there. I only made one of these. It's supposed to have green speckles. I think it's based off of the Little Debbie treat. It's very small. It's very much a decorative pillow, but I do really like the way it came out. Oh yeah, I better price it. 35? Yeah, I'll do 30. I only made one of these. It's a little Christmas tree. He is pretty cute. The pattern was a free pattern, and it didn't come with the star. I just did the star myself and added that. I think I'm gonna do 15. And these I actually made myself. I didn't follow a pattern for these, and I actually have a YouTube tutorial on how to make these. And they're just cute little owls. Sorry, I'm trying not to drop them and try to show them all. And they don't take very long to make it all, but they do come out a little bit bigger than the baby chick. Once again, that baby chick is like my pricing template, or whatever you want to call it. I have 3 of these owls, and I'll do 10 for them. Next up, I have keychains. I have a bee. It's a cute little bee. I freehanded that. This was a pattern by Hooked by Robin. She has a free YouTube tutorial on how to make this. It's just a cute little flower. And then this I freehanded. It's just a plush little strawberry. Yeah, I just have one of this little strawberry. And then I have one of this little star. I think this is Hooked by Robin as well. I'm pretty sure. But it's just a little star. It almost looks like a Mario star. For like bigger keychains, I made this sunflower because I had like a bigger like keychain part. It's like a little lobster claw. Obviously this one would be more than the others because it's bigger. And same thing with this. This is a little coin purse. So what you do is you just kind of tug on that string. Sorry, the tag is still on it. And it's a little coin purse. Or whatever. It doesn't even have to be for, you know, change or nothing. It can be headphones, chapstick. I don't know. There's a use for it. And if I could keep it myself, I would. But I already have my own little like coin purse. That was like a wedding gift actually. So I'm gonna use that until it is no more. But I love, this was a free YouTube tutorial and I think it's so cute. I love it so much. I only made one because I mean it's acrylic. I don't really do a lot of things with acrylic, but it's one of those like I made it because I wanted to. Not for a market specifically. I just wanted to make it. So I did, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. And now I'm putting it on the market. And it still has it. It's only been to one market with me. It still has its tag. And I had priced it at $8. And then same thing with this one. I only had it at one market, and I priced it at $8. So that's what it'll be. But for these smaller keychains, I put those for $5. Okay, the best for last. My biggest plushie I've ever crocheted. Ta-da! Look at this. Look at this. Would you just look at it? Oh my goodness. It's the anchor octopus that I've been seeing everywhere. I'm not even big into aquatic creatures, but gosh darn it, ain't it cute. I gave it the glittery safety eyes, and I used purple. It was the only color I had. And I was like, it kind of blends in with the purple, but oh well. I know for a fact it's not gonna sell because it's gonna be expensive. This one's staying with me. He has a special place in my heart because it was my first one. But this one I'm probably going to take to sell. If I were to sell this one, I would do 80. So I think I'll do 90. This is the final thing that I have in my tubs. Having it all out on the couch, I look like I have a problem. I have so much stuff. But yeah, this is everything I've made so far for my market that is coming up this weekend. And I'll make a video of, you know, the setup and everything and how it goes, what I've made and all that. I have a decent amount of inventory so far. I feel like I'm pretty good about the inventory. And then I see other people's crochet and they are like totes and totes and totes full of stuff. And I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Have I even been crocheting? But it's because I take time to do, which I think is important. You should always take time to do what you want, you know? Because I feel like if you do too much of like for the market, for the customers, it really feels like a chore, you know? It's not very fun. So it's good to take the time to do something that would make you happy, you know? And making this guy made me happy. Making the rainbow octopus made me happy. And those cat buns made me happy. So it's important to do things that make you happy to help you remember why you crochet. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I appreciate it so much. And if you would please subscribe for seeing any of my future crochet content. That's what we're about here, is crochet stuff. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!